Use speakers or good headphones for optimal auditory pleasure.
Hi everyone. I decided to use this Snapcam filter today because I'm feeling very rainbow magical, and so this is the rainbow hair filter in case you were interested in duplicating the look. It's called rainbow hair. So today's topic is about something called the feelings wheel. If you are a coach, therapist, mental health practitioner, you might have seen something that's called the feelings wheel. And if you don't know what that is, I will show you. It's literally a colorful wheel. See, go to feelingswheel.com and you can see how there's more descriptive information on feelings and how to elaborate or go deeper. And so, for example, I'm just reading this from the screen. Excuse me if it's a bit slow. For the word surprised, you can say startled, confused, amazed, and excited. And you can further clarify by using such words as energetic, eager, awe, astonished, perplexed. And this is basically the American version. There's many versions of it. There's Australian, English. I've seen a French version. I learned about this in September 2019 when I was in life coaching school. This is something that the school was using in teaching us like feelings. So anyway, I was so affected by it. I thought it's the greatest thing ever that I shot a video reaction the same evening about how great I think this feelings wheel. Fast forward to now, it is February 2021. I am professionally a life coach, and I started to dig around on the internet on who might have made this feelings wheel. It turns out that it is something called the emotional. And so what I'll do is I'll read to you the email he sent me, and he's given me express written permission that I can release this. Here goes. This is an email from Geoffrey Roberts, the creator of the emotional word wheel, to me. It says, "Hi, Cristina. I'm glad you like the wheel. Thanks for reaching out to me. I'm the pastor of a local church, but I also worked as a life coach for about 5 years, focusing on long-term unemployment, homelessness, and addiction. It was during that time that I put the emotion wheel together. I had a simple emotion wheel that I found on the internet, but it had quite a few spelling mistakes and had clearly been photocopied so many times, it wasn't really legible. But I really liked the idea, so I expanded the word list and built a new wheel. The clients I was working with generally had very limited emotional vocabularies. As a result, the intensity of their negative emotions and experiences were heightened because they couldn't adequately describe their feelings, especially their negative feelings. That's why the wheel is so heavily skewed towards more negative emotional words and experiences. I found that helping my clients clearly identify their feelings helped them reduce the intensity of their negative experiences and re-engage their rational minds. I believe the first application of an emotion wheel in this style was from Dr. Gloria Wilcox back in the 80s. The wheel I put together is much more comprehensive than her original wheel, although I suspect she had a more studious approach. There certainly isn't any academic reason to the words I chose other than them reflecting my own emotional vocabulary. It's also possible the wheel I originally based mine on was created by a teacher named Caitlin Robb, although I think her wheel is also an updated version of the earlier one I found circulating on the internet. In the time since I posted it online, the response from people has been really incredible. I have received hundreds of messages from all over the world. The wheel has also been published quite a few times. I'm happy for people to reproduce the wheel, especially for personal use, schools, and volunteer work. If someone is using in a professional or publishing context, I ask them to make a donation based on their individual circumstances. This has ranged from $300 for published works with wide distribution through to $20 for smaller works, including manuals, training books, posters, handouts for clients. You're welcome to use the wheel. I'll include a link to the newest high resolution versions below. If you'd like to make a donation, you're welcome to do so. I will link the PayPal address of Mr. Roberts so that if you have used his wheel, you can make a donation. And so the rest of the email, it's just him saying that here's the link to the high resolution. There are a couple different color schemes. I actually like the ones that are in black and white. And he is requesting for people to attribute his name made by Geoffrey Roberts. And he writes to me from the White House Church in Australia. And so I'm really happy to be able to get in touch with him and to hear back from him and get his permission to share his story, share the inspiration of the wheel. How about you? Have you seen this wheel before? What's your reaction to it? I will link the feelings wheel link below as well as the link from Geoffrey Roberts. I think it's a wonderful tool for personal use, for journaling, for talking about emotions. And let me know what your experience is with this wheel because I think it's really revolutionary. It's so amazing that he's created this, and I'm so touched by the story of the wheel.
Grounding methods include breathwork, body scan, guided meditations, energy healing, sound baths. I offer one-on-one and small group coaching, masterminds, in-person, and live stream events. Thanks for watching. I appreciate your likes, shares, and comments.